feeling any worse or the wear from the game?
No, ready to get going.
And what was different offensively in the fourth quarter from the first three?
We moved the ball, scored points.
Was that anything that you guys did consciously, or just that you loosened up the offense?
Just, we switched over to the no huddle just to pick up the tempo a little bit.
I felt like you've done that earlier.
You know what? We got a big game this week against the Cowboys.
Just say, Ben, you have, we hear about their offense, the running game, all that stuff, the quarterback controversy they have. What is it about their defense that they're doing well? Because you have to have that to win.
Just solid. Just a solid defense. I don't think they've given up even 24 points this year. Watching on film, doesn't seem to be anything exotic. You're not looking at exotic blitzes and looks and lineups. They just line up and kick your butt. So, big challenge for us.
Sometimes you're able to work magic when you get back home. You're bleeding a little bit right now as a team. But do you think that will play into it much?
Well, it's always good to play at home. I personally haven't got to play at home in a while, so I enjoy playing in front of Heinz fans and being there at home. So really looking forward to this week, especially against a great challenge.
As a quarterback who had success as a rookie, what's been your reaction to Dak Prescott and what he's been able to do watching him?
He's been awesome. I think very similar to what I had. He's got a great running game and a good defense, great defense, and he's not just managing games; he's taking games over and doing some pretty awesome stuff. It's fun to watch.
Mike described the room as used the word anger yesterday to describe you guys, and as far as frustration from everything. What is the mood in here and the focus going forward?
Excited. I'm excited to get going. It's a new week. Everything that we've done so far is behind us, good, bad, and indifferent. So we're excited for the second half of football season.
All you have to do is look to last year. You were in the exact same position. You got there a different way, but you were 4-4. Talk about the second half and the importance of starting off on the right foot.
Well, what a challenge this week is. One of, if not the best teams in football coming to our place. This is November and December football is when it all counts and when it all matters, and you want to be playing your best football at this time of year. So if we want to be playing our best, we got to be playing the best, and one of the best is coming in this week. So I'm just excited for that challenge for all of us.
Expect Barry's fully all week, or do you think take a little bit off?
That's my plan. Obviously, if my body tells me to slow it down a little bit, I will. But I'm going out there today as a full participant, ready to go.
You're 22 years. It's not the same situation, of course. I mean, there's a Pro Bowl quarterback, Romo, there. But when you're a 22-year-old like him, and is he kind of earned it? Do you remember, like, what point do you think you earned the job? Did you feel confident that you should have got it, or that?
Boy, I don't even remember at what point Tommy was healthy to come back. I don't know how that went, but when you're just kind of rolling, you're not losing games. It's really hard to kind of change that position, especially. So, and to take nothing away from Tony, he's been doing it at the Pro Bowl, like you say, at a high level. But when you're winning football games, it's really hard to replace that one spot.
And would you like to see more no huddle this week?
Whatever the coaches call for. I play the game they coach, so we're putting together game plans and to face a very good Cowboys defense. So whether that's no huddle, up tempo, slowing it down, running the ball, throwing it, whatever it is, we need to be the best so we can be at that.
And it encourages Eli Rogers not getting an opportunity for a couple of weeks, when he got one, able to perform like he did.
Yeah, I thought he did some really good things. I thought his conditioning looked better. I thought his route running was better. He made some plays down the middle of the field for us when they were taking away the outsides, and that's what we need. That's what we expect from him. I think he'll look at the film, and I've talked to him. Still continue to grow. There's still some things that he can continue to do to get better, to get more open, to make more plays. Because I know he'll be frustrated with, there at the end he had a couple drops or balls, were kind of off his hands because he was getting tired, but we all were. But he works really hard at his conditioning, and I'm proud of the way that he's, really taken those steps.
You always seem to be a supporter of his. Is that because of his potential?
I'm sorry.
You always seem to be a supporter of Eli. Is that
What you see. He's a good kid. He always wants to work. He's always coming to me asking, talking. There's no real prima donna in him. It's just a guy that wants to work hard and try and be the best.
How important is he structurally or otherwise in the bigger picture of y'all's whole offense? Actually frame up.
Well, when they're going to take away AB and take away the outside deep balls, that opens up the middle for the tight ends and slot receivers. So for him to step up, now we did hit him on some outbreaking stuff this week, but some of our biggest plays were down the middle, and that's what we need to kind of tighten those safeties and get those linebackers back a little bit.
Doug, what do you think about the election?
I am fully focused on this week.
Were you up late last night?
No, I went to bed early, at 10 o'clock.
And you didn't get a ton of time with Ladarius, but you saw another week of him in practice. If he's able to go this week, what can he add for you guys?
Well, just another weapon, a guy that can stretch the field, that's played the game of football before, that shows some speed, a big body. One of those guys we just talked about that can help the middle of the field. So excited for the opportunity to work more with him and to see what he can bring to this offense.
We don't know what Marquise's status is or anything, but they talked about PJ and the head bob and stuff. Is that something that they reps in practice potentially?
Well, we're at home, so we don't have to worry about this week. But you know, it's just different. You know, it's something that's I know it seems minute, but we'll just keep our fingers crossed for fouls.
Down the stretch, how important is it for you guys to establish a gap or re-establish a gap to take the top off?
Well, we feel we've got a couple guys that can do that. You know, and if teams are going to try and take the underneath stuff away, you got to hit the deep stuff. And when they take the deep stuff away, you got to hit the underneath stuff. So it's taking what the defense gives you, and we just need to continue to grow in all areas of our offense, whether that's short or deep or inside or out.
And this team's performance on the road and at home has been pretty stark this year. Any explanation for why it's been a different team at home?
You know, it's always a little easier to play at home. But you know, that's the first half of the season. That's over now. So I'm not thinking, like I said, not thinking about the good, not thinking about the bad, anything in the first half of the season. We're strictly moving forward, and we need to be the best football team that we can be at home, on the road, wherever it is, moving forward.
How does the team find a balance between urgency and staying calm and not panicking?
Follow me. Guys that have been here that know there's no time, no reason to panic.
How do you try to set that example day to day?
Just watch me. Talking to guys like you, just being calm like this. It's easy.